All right, here we go. Hey everybody, this is Kenny C from Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C, bringing you an exclusive interview right here, right now. My guest at this time is a rap artist from St. Louis, Missouri. Goes by the name of KB Supastar. He has a new album, a mixtape called Girl's Best Friend. That should be coming out soon. We're going to talk about that much more. He's joining me right now. What's going on, KB?
What's up, man? How you doing, Kenny?
I'm doing real good, man. Thank you for joining me for this exclusive interview.
Oh yeah, the pleasure mine. The pleasure mine.
So let's get this interview started. And how did your music career get started?
How did it get started? Well, it got started pretty much by making beats. I'm playing the piano actually. My mama signed me up for piano lessons at 5 years old. I wanted to go outside, play basketball, play football. She was like, "Nah, you about to learn how to play this piano." So I hated it at the moment, but I mean, that was pretty much the start of my music ear and my music career. Because once I started making beats, I started imitating guys like Jodeci, just people she would listen to. And then once I started imitating people more, I made my beats, and then I just started putting words to them, worked on my craft, and now I'm where I'm at right now.
So not only are you a rap artist, but you currently are a producer. You make your own beats as of this moment, correct?
Yes, sir. 80% of my mixtape will be produced by me. Uh, Maybe 90% of everything that's on my YouTube is produced by me as well. Not a lot of people know that because I can't actually promote that because of my equipment. It's not real reliable. So I don't really promote that. Not yet.
That's definitely cool, man, because considering how a lot of artists, not just in rap music, but music in general, uh, I consider a lot of people one-dimensional. Like, they only just write their own music and just be done with it, but they don't
Right.
take the liberty of making their own beats. And some people may not want to do that, and that's fine. But people like you do more than one thing. You want your music to be all you, and
Right.
for you to do that, for you to write your own music, and to make your own beats. I mean, that's totally you. I mean, no one can take credit or anything. So that's, I guess, I complete artists, as I like to call them. So more power to you on that, man.
I appreciate it, man. My mom always told me if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself.
That is great advice by Mama. Great advice. So, you know how artists get meanings behind their stage names. What
hmm
made you name yourself KB Supastar?
Well, I mean, a lot of people in St. Louis, they know me first from basketball. And with basketball, a lot of people, they call me Superstar. They were like, who? KB the Superstar? The Superstar? The basketball Superstar? So I guess a lot of people started saying the same thing, so I figured I might as well just make that my stage name. And I mean, that pretty much is what it is right there. It just originated from basketball. And I mean, in all walks of life, I feel me, you, anybody listening to this right now, they should feel like they're a superstar. I mean, I'm KB Superstar. The next person might be Jerry Superstar or something like that. I mean, you just got to live your life to the fullest. You got to shine. Be a superstar.
Well put, man. Now I first heard of you through a company called Miss Ooh La La. Your music was featured for them. How did that came about?
But that was with Ashley Salazar. She's a good friend of mine. I did a couple magazine shoots with her. She helps me as far as promoting. I help her as far as promoting. And that's pretty much what it is right there. Just two people looking out for each other.
Definitely shout out to Ashley Salazar.
Oh,
This
yeah.
this show particular has been a part of the Miss Ooh La La family for a couple of years now, and she supports this show any way that she can, and I truly appreciate. It's one thing I know about Ashley Salazar is that she's very helpful. She's willing to help. So shout out to Ashley and everyone at Miss Ooh La La. Now let's talk about this new album you have in the works. Girl's Best Friend. Talk about the process working on this album.
Well, it's actually, this is my first mixtape ever. So I'm treating it like it is an album, which I really should. But a lot of people, I just been dropping songs, putting out songs, and just getting the buzz. But now this is actually going to be an official, like, record, a compilation of just everything. And Girl's Best Friend, that's just, I'm a superstar, so I'm shine. Like a diamond. That's a girl's best friend. I want to say a majority of my fans are females. So that will make me girl's best friend. So that was the meaning behind the whole title name of the mixtape. And as far as making it, it's not just songs about females or how I feel about them. It's me. I feel like whatever I do is a representation of me being a girl's best friend. And I mean, working on the album, I'm recording like maybe 100 songs, choosing the right ones. I'm going to leak a few maybe in a month or two. I'm trying to get Ashley Salazar to shoot a video. It's going to be a lot going into it. I'm honestly excited about it because there's going to be a lot of work put into it, years of work put into it.
So for this album, are we gonna expect any guest producers and guest appearances, or is this just all you on this
But as
record?
of right now, I got a couple people we talking about. I got producers. I got Illegal of Basement Beats. He based out of Germany. I got a couple tracks from him. But again, I got to choose which the songs are the best. So I don't want to say I got this or that person and they don't make it. But I got a St. Louis group, a female group that appeared on 106 in Park this past spring, called As One. They're an R&B group, but I got them on a song called Mr. Superstar. And I can guarantee you, that's definitely going to make the mixtape. So as of right now, it's just them two. I got a couple other rappers, but I don't know if the songs will make it to the mixtape because it's gonna be real. It's gonna be the competition level per track is just gonna be so much. I'm excited about it, man.
Again, I'm joined with rap artist and producer KB Supastar for an exclusive interview here on Chilling with Jeff and Kenny C. Be on the lookout for the album Girl's Best Friend coming soon. Now, any word on what's going to be the first single and first music video?
Oh yeah. The first single. It's something you the first. This is the first time I ever told anybody. You the first one to know.
Nice.
The first single is actually gonna be called Darius Miles. And for those in St. Louis, the St. Louis community, the athletic community who know who Darius Miles is, NBA player out of East St. Louis, drafted 3rd overall. And so far has been the highest player drafted into the NBA out of St. Louis.
Mm.
And we got Bradley Beal coming up in this upcoming NBA draft. He might be the 2nd overall pick. So this song right here is just, whew, man, I'm just excited about everything, man. I don't even know if I'm expressing how much excitement I have about this whole joint.
I can definitely see the excitement in your tone about this project. So yeah, you are very excited, and I'm looking forward to hearing this whole album from start to finish. So who do you consider as influences in your music career?
Influences. But my number one influence is Cash, the old Cash Money, 2000, 2001 Cash Money. But I mean, as far as my basis of music, there's always producers, as I explained earlier, such as Wayne Dupree, Timbaland, Kanye West. And I mean, it's a lot, really. I mean, it's not just hip hop. It's people like NSYNC. People like Backstreet Boys, people who took over the world by storm. I pretty much learned, I studied every successful act music-wise, and I try to incorporate that into me. So, I mean, influence range from everywhere.
It's definitely good, man. Now you being a hip hop artist and all, what is your take on the state of hip hop right now? What do you think about where it is at right now? The artists that's there, and the sound and the collaborations and such. What's your take on the state of hip hop right now?
Well, my opinion on it is here. I mean, things evolve. Some people might not like the way how it evolved, but I mean, as far as not having as many power artists as we used to have, say in 2000, or as many lyrics as we used to have, say in 95. I mean, that's the evolution of it. And I can't really talk negative about hip hop now because it's something that I'm trying to enter into. And without the evolution, I probably wouldn't even be in the position I am now. So I'm real grateful for how hip hop is right now. I wouldn't change anything about it.
Now, obviously, you from St. Louis, and when I think of St. Louis and hip hop, I obviously first person comes to mind is Nelly and his St. Lunatics. With
Hmm.
the country grammar and how Nelly has involved as one of the premier artists. Um, Talk a little bit about the culture of hip hop out there in the St. Louis area.
Uh, St. Louis music it's very diverse. It's I want to say it's a lot of great music in St. Louis. It's just the outlet. People don't know the direct outlet to get their music to bigger market. But the music scene is pretty much, I want to say, like Atlanta. I've been to Atlanta a lot. It's the same type of music, really. It's just people in Atlanta got better outlets, and St. Louis is like, it's just here.
Now, once you release this record, "Girl's Best Friend," are you gonna be
Hmm.
working on a tour or upcoming performances and stuff?
Oh yeah, I definitely got a lot in store after I drop the mixtape. First, I'm gonna release the video before the mixtape even comes out. But I got a couple videos as far as tours. We haven't gotten anything scheduled with that as of yet. But I'm definitely gonna be making a lot of appearances everywhere in the streets: St. Louis, Atlanta, Memphis, Kansas City, LA. It will be heard about. If I have anything to do with this mixtape, it will be heard about. So right now, we're just trying to get all the tracks together, get the videos scheduled, and then we're gonna move on from there.
Well, I'll be more than happy to have your music heard on my music station. I have two different stations. I have a talk station and I have a music station. And if you want your music to be heard on my station, I'll be happy to add your music into the playlist, man.
I appreciate that a lot.
Absolutely. Now, if you could collaborate with any artist, or better yet, what would your dream collaboration be? Who would you like to do a song with? Or who would you like to make beats with?
Uh, that's a great question. Collaboration. I want to say Pharrell of Neptune, just just so I can, as far as making beats, it'll help me understand how he does what he does, so I can incorporate into what I do. And also, I'm sure he has some knowledge about the game, which could help me as well. And the track that we make together is just gonna be the icing on the cake. Because for real, he did it somewhat independent for the first couple years. I mean, he started with Timbaland making beats, and then he went their separate ways. So I mean, he's still pretty much underground, but he never really everything he did by himself really, and I appreciate that. So I just want to pick his brain, do work with him, make magic happen.
That is a great choice of the Neptunes, Chad and Pharrell, arguably one of the most talented production duo, not just in hip hop but in music.
Yeah.
And to see how far they have come since the 1990s, they still making beats to this day. They still having their music heard on radio. It's untouchable. I mean,
That's
it's incredible work. It's incredible stuff. So, much respect to the Neptunes. So, how can people learn more from you? Go ahead and promote your links, your Facebook, Twitter, and how can people listen to your music?
all right. Well, my Twitter is at KB Superstar with an A. That's SUPASTAR. And YouTube, it has songs ranging from now all the way back into 3 years ago. So you can actually hear the evolution of how I become a better artist, production-wise and lyric-wise, well, lyrical-wise. So anybody that wants to see it, anybody that wants to know hard work does get you somewhere, youtube.com/KB Superstar, again with the A. That's youtube.com/KB Superstar. And I'm also on Facebook at facebook.com/Superstar Fan. Website will be launching within a month or two, so be prepared for that as well.
And again, be on the lookout for the Girl's Best Friend record that's coming out September, I believe. August, September?
Yes, sir. September.
Yeah, so September. Everybody, check it out. Be on the lookout for it. It's coming. Girl's Best Friend is the name of the record. So I'm looking forward to it. My last question for you, KB, is what would your advice be to anyone out there that wants to get into the music business, that either wants to be a producer or an artist or both? What would your advice be?
My advice, I got it tatted on my left leg. It says sacrifice. If you're not willing to sacrifice living with your mama, you're not willing to sacrifice being broke for years, you're not willing to sacrifice not buying a new pair of Jordans, you got to be willing to sacrifice a lot, because in the music industry, everybody is doing it. So you got to take it one step further than everybody else. You got to commit yourself harder than everybody else. You don't even have to be the most talented. I'm not the most talented. I admit that. But I'd be damned if somebody worked harder than me or smarter than me. So my message to anybody doing anything: work hard, work smart, have perseverance, and don't let anybody deter you from your dream. Because I've heard it. We all heard it. We all heard the naysayers. But you don't believe in yourself, who gonna believe in you?
Well said, man. KB Superstar is the name of the artist and producer. Join me right now. Now, KB, before we end this interview, I ask our guests to do this. It's like a station ID. It's like a voice drop.
Uh-huh.
All you have to do is say your name. And right after you say your name, you say you are chilling with Jeff and Kenny C.
Okay.
And you go right ahead.
All right, this KB Superstar chilling. Jeff and Kenny C, yeah, boy.
All right. Thank you so much for your time, KB. Again, the name of the record, Girl's Best Friend, coming out in September. Be on the lookout for it. Thank you for your time, KB. Here's to more success, man. Nothing but the best goes out to you.
Get it.
You got any final words and shout outs?
Final words and shout outs. I'm shouting out everybody on earth. If you living, you blessed. Be blessed, be happy, and shine the superstar way. I ain't the only superstar. I ain't the only person shining in these streets. Be your own superstar. You Kenny Superstar. My listeners are the listeners, superstars. Let's shine. Let's get it. Why wait?
There you have it. And you can listen to this and many more on chillingbroadcasting.com. And, of course, check out the website, missulala.com, as well. I am Kenny C, alongside with KB Superstar, signing out. Thank you, everyone, for listening, and you all have a good day. Peace out, and consider yourselves chilled. We out of here.